Kiev said that within 24 hours, Russia shelled more than 100 areas in Ukraine, the most intense shelling since the beginning of this year. In the past 24 hours, the enemy shelled 118 areas in 10 provinces. This is the shelling of the most cities and villages in Ukraine since the beginning of this year, said Ukrainian Interior Minister Igor Klimenko on January 1st. 11 said. According to local officials, shelling in Kharkiv province, northeastern Ukraine, left one person dead. In Kherson province in the south, at least one person died. The Ukrainian Air Force said that its air defense system shot down 18 to 20 Russian drones on the night of October 31st and early morning of November 1st. The raid focused on the Poltava region and took place in waves, Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuri Inat said. Russia also attacked an oil refinery in Kremenkuk, an industrial city in central Ukraine. The raid caused no casualties, but it took about 100 firefighters several hours to control the fire. This factory has been the target of Russian raids many times before. It is unclear the extent of damage to the factory after the latest raid. Ukraine and the West fear that Russia will increase attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure ahead of winter as it did last year. According to estimates by Defense Express, Russia used more than 500 drones to attack Ukraine in September. Meanwhile, cruise missile attacks tend to decrease in October. Russia used more than 10 missiles to attack Ukraine in September, but this number decreased to 40 missiles in October. Observers believe that Moscow is stockpiling missiles for the upcoming large-scale raid in summer. Ukraine's energy layer. Around mid-October last year, Russia fired more than 80 cruise missiles and ballistic missiles at targets in Ukraine. At that time, the Ukrainian military estimated that Russia had more than 600 missiles left out of a total of 1,800 precision-guided missiles, meaning it had used two-thirds of its missile inventory compared to the beginning of the military campaign. Russia has sought to refill its missile inventory by boosting domestic production and through anonymous supplies despite Western sanctions. Mr. Vadim Skibitskyi, an official at the Ukrainian Defense Intelligence Agency, estimates that by the end of December 2023, Russia has about 585 missiles with a range of over 500 kilometers. Ukrainian intelligence believes that Russia can produce about 100 to 120 long-range missiles of all types per month. Thus, currently, the size of Russia's long-range missile warehouse is estimated to be up to 700 missiles. This arsenal includes 270 Iskander ballistic missiles, 140 caliber cruise missiles and about 100 Kh-101, Kh-555, Kh-55 missiles. In addition, Russia also owns about 75 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles and 150 Kh-22 missiles.
Первый пуск.